You know, it's fun when I go through financials for a company and then find out I've been proven possibly right in the long run. It seems my coverage of Epic Games is on point because they might even be for sale. This is something I covered in a topic a little while ago. Let's take a closer look. But before we do, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and do all the fun stuff that YouTube likes. Put your comments down below. What do you think about this situation? Do you think Epic Games is going to get sold to the highest bidder? Now, a little while ago, a couple weeks ago, I covered a topic on Epic Games, how the Epic Games Store does not turn a profit, how they're using Fortnite literally to run the product that they want to sell. They use Fortnite, the cosmetics, just to float the money, and it's absolutely a horrible way to do business. Also with Epic Games this year, they have seen a Apple versus Epic versus Epic lawsuit that failed. That was over $500 million that was gone. Then the FTC came down and they had a settlement against them with the FTC over Fortnite and Rocket League with their cosmetics and what was called dark patterns, where it makes you click on these things that you don't necessarily want to buy. There is a refund issue for that. I think it's until December 17th where you have to claim this refund, which is like $25 per person, but it's something that's out there. And then there was a Canadian version of that lawsuit also, but that was only just under $3 million they had to pay out. Overall, Epic Games has had to pay out over $1 billion in these lawsuits and these settlements, and now it seems that their profit margin is so shrunk that they're looking at Google possibly picking them up as a purchase with Tencent along the way. Now, in the video, I did cover how Epic Games has paid out $3.5 billion on $3.9 billion of profit, netting them only $300 million of profit. And those types of margins are not ones that to be taken lightly, and shareholders should be worried about that. Now, at the same time, it seems Google discussed teaming up with Tencent to buy Epic Games. I believe Tencent already owns 40% of Epic, so if Tencent and Google came to an agreement and then they took over control of Epic Games, well, it would only take Google about 11% of the company to be able to do something like this and have power in it. Now, part of the lawsuits that went through was with Apple, Google Play Store, Steam, where they all take like 30% of the sales of games, and Epic Games is giving more of a discount. I believe it was like 12.5%. I can't remember. There's too many numbers that I've looked at. Microsoft to change their numbers. Google is strictly saying you got to pay us 30% if you're going to sell a game on the Play Store. So new info from Epic versus Google trial shows that in 2018, Google had floated the idea of teaming up with Tencent to buy full ownership of Epic Games. And I gotta say, where Epic is right now with our financials, they are primed to possibly do this. In order to gain a foothold in gaming, Google once floated the idea with Tencent. Driven primarily by the Stadia, Google once had a roaring flame of ambition to break into video games. The search giant made a big splash in gaming through 2018 with its now defunct game streaming platform and storefront Stadia. And to help fortify its billion-dollar disruption, Google planned to invest more of its content infrastructure. Google had originally eyed some high-profile deals for Stadia before eventually settling on opening its own first-party labels and treating what kind of word is that? Treating third-party publishers. And how about entertaining third-party publishers? I'm guessing that's a typo. According to new findings of Epic versus Google trial, the Stadia lead Phil Harrison had proposed the interesting idea: what if Google could ally with Tencent and completely buy Epic Games? This would help supercharge Google's position with co-ownership of Fortnite, which was particularly the biggest game in the world in 2018 thanks to the Battle Royale astronomically high $5.5 billion in revenues. And Fortnite is making a new resurgence because they brought back the original map and like millions of people logged into that game. It's absolutely insane. Failing that, Google was exploring a potential 20% stake purchase of Epic for a sum of $2 billion. That's a lot of money. As per The Verge, the court case revealed email testimony between Google executives that laid out preliminary ideas and plans for the gaming platform. So this is, yes, this is in the past, but where Epic is right now, this could be a possibility of the future. Like I said before in the previous video, they possibly could be for sale without knowing it. This could be one of those situations where someone scoops in and then turns to Tencent and go, okay, let's do it. Let's go into bed together and take out the management of Epic and completely control what we have here. This is a very realistic idea or realistic way that Epic Games could be bought up in the market, especially when they're not making much in the black. If they have one more bad year, one more bad lawsuit, this is where it's going to go. Anyway, I'm your proud Canadian Phoenix Sinajado. I'm making this a short one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you again very soon.